I remember saying to her that I feel like we have a good friendship, but I'm like, can I live with you for the rest of my life? And that was me being honest. Like, look away, or do you just like get a look and be like, you know what, there's nothing wrong with looking? I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying that's a good question.
If you're going out there to outshine the bride, you're trafficking. You shouldn't be her friend. You should be the bride party. But if you know that you're flame
and you can't help it. Hey, what's going on, people? It's your boy Volney Morgan and
Angel Morgan,
and we are the Morgans, and we have been married for 5 years. We've got one child by the name of Volney Morgan Jr. That's why we call him VMJ, Volney Morgan Jr. Hey, some of you didn't know that. And we've been friends for how long?
a long time.
About 17 or 18 years? 18 years. About 18 years. We knew each other since secondary school, and we were friends first. Our friendship.
None of this high school sweetheart nonsense.
Oh no! It was none of that. It was just boys.
We were boys.
Yeah, that was it. She looked like a boy as well, so we was boys like that. Anyway, so we became close going into college, and that's the history of Volney Morgan and Angel Morgan today.
So, when is the right time to tell your partner your deepest and darkest secrets?
To tell you.
Okay, so I've got a few milestones.
Okay, go on.
Okay, so while you're talking, so there's no ties, you're just talking to the person.
Just friends.
While you're dating.
Okay.
Okay, so now like you've put a label on it.
Yeah.
And like you're dating. For some people, /courtship. That might be separate and
courtship.
Together. I don't know what that is.
No, courtship's more like engagement, isn't it?
No.
Oh, is courtship before engagement?
Yeah, it's like you have the intentionality of marrying this. That's a
yes,
whole,
yes, it would. Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, go on.
Okay, then you have engagement. Then you have married, and then you have like deep in marriage, like probably have some kids or bought a house or like you have things that tie you to this person.
Personally, I feel deepest and darkest always needs to come in before things get serious. And when we say serious, I'm talking about definitely before engagement. If you're going into engagement, like definitely before that, anything that can possibly make or break a relationship, imagine and this is obviously not us, we're good, wholesome people. But like someone said, I slept with your boy, or I slept with your girl, kind of thing, like your friend, like your tightest friend.
But then say that you didn't know them, like you didn't roll in the same circles.
Either way.
You slept with them before, because obviously you weren't like doing the whole saving yourself thing. And then you become like a thing, and they're like, oh, you go to this is my boy, like known him since dating. You're like, screw.
Or do you say? So
exactly.
Is that something you say? Is that something you say?
For me personally, I have read too many of these books. I would say
it always comes in the wrong time.
You anyway. So
wedding day.
Or just get married and then have a happy life and have this thing hanging over you. Ain't no one got time for that.
Real talk.
So I'd rather,
real talk. While we're here,
yeah.
Let's talk about it.
Cool.
Okay, on our wedding day, was there any no doubt in your mind that at that point where there's like
I am Holy Ghost filled and sanctified. And I feel the Lord and my Father too much to make this mistakes.
No, I'm saying like if like at the point where like Bishop said does anybody have anything to say?
Yeah.
Was there a moment of like a trickle of doubt, like would anybody stand up?
We had security guards at our wedding. No.
When we say security guards, not like security, just
we had friends. I know if there were any females that were trying it before, they would bulldoze them to the ground. As a matter of fact,
it was a bit weighty.
No, as a matter of fact,
yes,
there was a female.
Wow.
Who tried. No,
wow.
I'm not gonna put her name out there. I don't remember her name.
Wow.
She tried it. Okay, she came in a white dress with a train, and she got stopped. Bless the name of the king. You are not coming for me, nor are you coming for my husband on my wedding day. You will get blocked.
And his train filled the temple.
Away. You see,
high and lifted up. No. I don't think it was white. It was not white. It was not white.
It was white.
It was not white.
It was white.
It was cream. This is a good question. Hold on. This is a good question.
Go on.
Is it disrespectful
For another female to wear white on your wedding day? Yes.
Okay, we know this. Okay. Watch this one. Do you have to keep as a friend?
Yeah.
Do you have to dampen it down if you know you're a hottie?
What do you mean?
If you know you're good looking,
yeah,
and you're really like, like when you get dressed, do you have to kind of? Is it common respect to kind of just be like, you know what, it's not my day.
Yeah.
Let me calm it down.
Yeah.
Is that what you guys think? Yeah. Or do you feel like, nah, I'm fire. So when I turn up, To be fair, I can't help it, but I'm fire.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
It's the intention behind it.
Because I know this is a big thing for women.
It's the intention behind it. If you're going there to outshine, is this talking about the wedding day, yeah?
Yeah.
If you're going out there to outshine the bride.
So it's intention?
Yeah, you're
so if I would not have the intention?
No, you would know.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're going out there to outshine the bride, you're trifling. You shouldn't be her friend. You should be in the bridal party. But if you know that you're flame,
and you can't help it,
and she knows you're flame, she still picks you. She's not going to tell you to come out and be dry.
Flame like that. They can't help it.
No, but you're going to be in all my pictures. You're not going to butt us in all my pictures. Let's not do that.
Brothers, let's talk.
And especially if you're single, I want you to try and find a husband.
Let's talk. On your wedding day, for men who have been married, or like they've had that day, and you know it's a wedding day, people are coming up looking their best.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, disclaimer, I want to put this out there.
Okay.
My eyes was on my wife. Like I had too much imagination when it was coming to when everything locked off and it was time for us to be married. So for me, I was just like, I've only got eyes on one. But men who have been married, or any couples out there that's been married, you've been to weddings and like it may have been your day per se, or it may have been you've gone to a wedding, you're like, yo, you went there with your partner and you're like, whoa, scheme. What do you do? Do you turn the other cheek? Meaning, yeah, it's not even like that. Oh, hi, this is so-and-so, yeah.
Or do you turn to look at her
nice
cheeks?
to meet you. Or do you
turn to look at her cheeks?
Go away.
Yes.
Stop being carnal. All right. Do you like look away, or do you just like get a look and be like, you know what, there's nothing wrong with looking? I'm not saying that's me. I'm just saying that's a good question though. Is there a problem with looking?
I was actually having this conversation today.
Yeah.
I think there should be a level of friendship and bands that you can look and tell your partner to look. Without lust.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Without lust. And be like, oh, she's nice.
Because we've done that.
We did it all the time.
We're like, yo, wow. Like,
be like, she's got a nice back off. He's handsome.
Yeah, like, genuine.
Like, we're not blind.
I'm not calling the man handsome though. I'll tell you that for free. But I'm like, give people their dues. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But so that's a common thing. That's okay.
For us, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know for other people.
Okay.
Like, but I think that's what I say. I think there has to be a level of friendship for you to be able to have that kind of bands.
Okay.
Because if you're not on that friendship level and then you turn to me and be like, oh, look at her, she's nice. I'd be like, sorry, hold on. What's going on here? Why is she
insecure?
Nice? Exactly. But if I know that...
Or sometimes it might not even be insecure. Sometimes it might be a thing where something has happened in their relationship.
Yeah.
Where it's like, the last person you looked at, something happened. So it's like, don't look at nobody else.
So then you should know that.
So there we go. We put that out there as well. Mm-hmm. Is it okay to...
It depends on the level of your friendship and also where you are at in your relationship. If it is on rocky ground, keep your eyes stayed on Jesus.
Listen, I have eyes for one. So literally, if I'm saying something else or someone else looks nice, that's just genuine.
Lovely. And I have eyes for many. So, boy, it is what it is.
The Bible says if this eye prevents you from getting in, then pluck it out. I'll gladly help you pluck it out. Anyway, so cool. What's the next question? So, second question. This is the one that everybody wants to know. When did you first know that you was in love?
Different to when I knew you were the one.
Yes. Or did you know that I was the one and you was in love at the same time?
No.
It's okay. It's all right. Okay.
Because like we said, was it last week?
So okay, that's good. Because are you basically saying that you should, you don't have to be in love with someone before you get to know them and be with them for them to be the one? That's a good question.
Okay. For me,
Hallelujah.
personally,
Yes.
just because you being the one was led by God.
Okay.
And I was actually reminded of this today, that even though you didn't come in the package that I wanted, I did say to God that I want a man after his heart. So, and I completely forgot that. So because you're a man after his heart, he gave me what he wanted for me. And then obviously I got to know you. I was like, like, he's actually dope. Like, I really do like him. You're a really nice person and all of that great stuff. And you were cute. So it wasn't bad. You know, you ended up being all right.
Won't he do it?
In the end.
Yes, he will.
It was all right.
Will he won't.
But then the whole, but even then it's because our friendship really grew from there, and just seeing your heart for God and for people and your love for me. Yeah. So you know that whole, I can't say that whole Christian thing, but the whole premise of God loved us first.
Yeah.
I think for me, that's what it was. Like, you loved me first. Not that I didn't love you, because I did love you, but like the intensity of my love for you now.
It grew. So it had a journey. Your
Basically.
love had a journey.
Basically. Like, but I think I did love you from an early age, because I remember even at the stage where like my dad was like, you cannot see that boy again.
Yeah.
That's so emotional.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in my room with my sister and I can't remember what song was playing. This is how you know I've been saved from day. It was...
No, I don't like it, because it's probably Justin Timberlake.
Nah, it wasn't.
You're not able to save all your life. Don't try it.
Smoky Norfolk.
I thought you were going to say Snoop Dogg. I was like, rolling down the street, smoking it down.
Yeah, get out of there. Smoky Norfolk was playing, and when you listen to his music, it's kind of slow and stuff.
So you're listening to I Need You Now?
One of those tracks. It was like one of those tracks.
No, the second one now.
Get out of there. And then I had told my sister that this is what Daddy had said, and she was like, "Oh no, that's deep."
So Smokey set the atmosphere.
Basically, and it was really bad because the curtains were closed, so the room was dark. I set myself up to cry, yeah. And then I was like, but I love him. And I remember saying, and my sister almost
I need you now.
I know my sister wanted to laugh, yeah. But I think she ended up crying with me in that moment. Like, it was so sad. I felt like every Nollywood movie.
So you knew you loved me then?
Yeah.
It was that moment when you knew that you couldn't have it no more?
Basically, that was like, no, like, I actually really, like, this is not for bands.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like this guy for bands. Like, I really do love this guy.
Yeah.
And I really think there's a future there.
See.
So the fact that I was being told that because of some tradition or whatever, I was not allowed to be with you, like, that really tore me apart. Like, I cried for like hours. Wow. It was peak. I've never told you that, because I'm always the tough one. I don't really want him to know that I was crying over him, whatever, because we don't do that. Okay, but I was crying for a time, and Yems came to console me and be with me.
Thank you, Yems. I would say I loved you throughout. Like, I loved you as a friend. Like, I've always had that love for you. Yeah. That love of, I love you, I can't do without you. Yeah. That love was when, I think it was the final straw, and you know what the final straw is, where it was just like, we basically broke up.
We broke up for like a year, innit?
Yeah, we broke up. Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, about a year.
And then, as you know, and basically, here's the thing. We broke up, but we all went on like a family holiday. Yeah. We went to America. We went to America for a family holiday. So it was friends and family. So mum and like friends. We always go away. And we wasn't actually together, and we was going away, and it was just interesting. We're going to Miami. Oh my God, jeez. You know, I was still coming back, single. But now we went, and then we was going to conference as well, and it was going to, oh my days, we went to Order My Steps conference. Yeah. Wow. Listen. Anyway, so we went away, and it was mad because it was a place in my life where I had to make a decision. Do I hold you, or do I let you go? And that's where I was. And that was where it was in that season.
And at the same time, I was not an option either.
Yes.
I said to him I was not an option.
Yes.
So I wasn't there trying to get you back or anything. I was just like, I'm done with this. So whatever.
And I think that's what it was. It was like, it was a time where it was like, all right, well, where are you going from here? Where are you going from here? Like, is this it? Or and I remember what was the thing that I told you as well, because at the end of the day, our friendship was amazing.
Yeah, it was solid.
Our bants was good and everything was good, but it was just like, I remember saying to her that I feel like we have a good friendship, but I'm like, can I live with you for the rest of my life? And that was me being honest. One thing we've always been is honest with each other. Yeah. And I genuinely was like, can I be with you for the rest of my life? And that was just the honest truth. Yeah. Like, it's all cute us being together and stuff like that, but when things like come to the crunch,
when doors close and it's just
like just you two can live together with no other features in your life. You know what I'm saying? No backing music, no backing track, just you two. And that was I think that was it, because I was like, this is gonna be like, this is it. If we go into this, I'm not playing around anymore. And I think it was conference was coming, and I knew I couldn't go into conference not being sure, because I was going to get lashed. You know, like church conferences, you know they're going to lash you. They're going to call you out and tell you, sort your life out. This is the time. I said, listen, let me sort myself out before we go. So it was before we went to conference and we left. And so it was just kind of a thing where it's like, cool. Like, we went for that long walk.
That was a really long walk. So don't take long walks like this, please.
Don't, trust me.
Because we took
the heat. I don't even think I was talking right, to be honest. It was too hot.
So we took this long walk, and we were talking the whole time.
Yeah, well, it gave us time to... go on.
But then, on the way back, we had nothing to talk about. Because of the end of that conversation.
Yeah, that's true. It was far. And then...
So we just walked back in silence.
No, it wasn't total silence. But you know what? No. But you know what? In that silence, I remember in that silence coming back, my mind was ticking.
Yeah,
and
so was mine.
And it was ticking of all the things I need to do. And I'm that kind of person. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm a person where I want to get things done ASAP. I want to lock things off, put things in place, have things like, I don't like things overspilling. Like, I don't like that. I like everybody to know where they stand with me, and like, you sort it out, the sooner the better. It doesn't drag on. That's me. And I think it was that trip where I just the thought where, like, we joked around and everything, and normally I could joke around and just be like, make you smile, make you laugh, and like, I thought I had her on the end of the string, you know. And then there was one thing. I was out here being a puppy. There was one thing I done. I thought, yeah, you know, and like, she was just not having it. And listen, jealous, yeah. Because there was that time where I don't even know if you were talking to someone. But it's like, guys, you know those ones where they're on the phone and like, no, like, I was like, who are you talking to? No,
to which I replied, you are not my father, neither are you my boyfriend, so you don't need to know who I'm talking to.
Still, who are you talking to?
It does not concern like,
that was me.
In this moment.
So, like, I'm already like, my fear. And this is, ladies, this is when you know you're the one and he's playing around. If you either mention, you know, there's a possibility that there might be someone that's an option. Trust me, if you see him fix up his life, it's because you are the one. Trust me. Trust me. So knowing that, I was just in a place where I was just like, all right, fix up, Vol, like sort it out. And we had that conversation, we had that talk. And again, it was family holiday. Mum was there. Mum was on the trip with us, and Mum loves her. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, it just works. So I think that was when, that was it. That was love there. That said, nah, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is it. So that was that. That's when I knew I loved her.
Yeah. Okay. We went through loads of things, a lot of things.
Do I still love you though? That's the question.
Of course you love me. Oh, whatever. You can't live without me now. You can't find things without me now, to be very fair.
That's because you hide them from me.
I don't hide them from you. I just help you organise your life.
Anyway, so, but I think all of that we had to go through because it made a stronger unit.
But what I will say is, even in that, just before the close of that, we prayed.
Yes.
I went to my room and I prayed.
Yes.
And I cried before God because I had heard that this was mine.
Yes.
And I was like, so what's going on with this? Because we left it resolved but unresolved.
Yes.
In a way, by the time we got back home. And I was just like, this is long. So I said, Lord, do you know what? Like,
no, by the time we got back home, we made the decision. When we got to the house. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I just prayed and cried and prayed and cried.
Yeah. And prayed and cried.
And prayed some more.
But
I said, God, lead it.
You can see a common factor in our lives, and that's prayer. Yeah. And we say this strongly. We do nothing without prayer. Yeah. And for those of you, people that may not be believers or believers in Christianity or Christ, again, if you're cool, we're getting all these kind of tips and stuff. We're Christians, and we are not ashamed of it. And one thing that has helped us, that has really helped us, is prayer. And what is prayer? Prayer is talking to God and allowing him to be, the Bible speaks of you, your partner, and God becoming a free chord. Free chord meaning free chord. When you listen to music and you hear a chord and you're hearing chords, it's coming with 3 notes. Okay, that's what we became. We became a chord. I know I do it all the time, but we became something that made a sound that sounded amazing. We cannot do nothing without God. Let that be known. Every success in this marriage, in this friendship, has come from God. In fact, to be honest, God probably told us what to do, when to do it from before. It's down to us to be obedient or disobedient. Yeah. And that's straight up. Whether you want to believe it's true or false, I'm telling you what works for us. And God being that free chord has constantly kept us in tune. And had it not been for him, boy, we wouldn't last. We wouldn't stand a chance. We wouldn't stand a chance. So for those of you that are believers, that are saved, trust me, have God in the center. It can only be good, because here's what is the blessing is, if it's not meant to be, he will tell you. Yeah. Trust me, I teach that with everybody I speak to. I've spoken to friends and family, and when they're like, what do you think about so-and-so? I'm like, what did God say? And they'd be like, yeah. I remember, I won't name names, but when one person, they came back to me and I was like, what did God say? God loudly said, no, run. And I was busting up. But that's how God he will speak. Yeah. He will be loud and audible. He will show you signs. It's for you to be obedient or disobedient. You know what I'm saying?
But what's important, before asking for the one, you need to have that relationship with God first.
Yeah.
Because that would determine all the other relationships. Yeah. And I'm not talking about love relationships, talking about friendships and business relations and all of that other stuff. If God is the center of, if he's your first priority in your first relationship, everything else will stem from there. Yeah. And that will that will be your moral compass.
He is the greatest sat nav that has never led me wrong. And even when you're wrong, especially in marriage, because sometimes I'm wrong. Yes. And nobody can tell me nothing. As far as I'm concerned, I'm the man of the house. And when God humbles, it's one of those ones that's like, you know what, babe? I was wrong.
Learning to say I'm sorry is a very big thing.
Oh, that's a topic.
Another episode.
That is a topic.
Learning to say I am sorry. Learning to say I am wrong. And and humble yourself. Yeah. Is a big thing. Another episode. Yo, listen, this has been Let's Talk About It with Volney Morgan and Angel Morgan. And we love you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your feedback as well. We really appreciate it. And we pray that this is blessing you and helping you in any little way it might be. Even if it's just to log on to catch a joke. We enjoy it. This is something that we know that has been inside of us for a long time. So we don't mind sharing and just being real. You can be a Christian and be real. Not carnal, but be real. Okay? There's a difference. Love ya.